Hi everyone, Leanne with Sacred Wild Woman here. Welcome. So I'm really excited about our topic today. We're going to talk about what are spirit animals or power animals. And I'm excited because I can't wait to tell you this story about my own power animal and my trials and tribulations about my own power animal. So, welcome to the segment. And so, power animals come from the shamanic world, and everything is alive and connected. Power animals are like they represent the person's interconnection to all life. Their qualities are characteristics are the power of your inner self. So when I tell you or share with you what my power animal is, and those of you who know me will understand what that represents in my own inner self. Some people have more than one power animal. Like, I know my one power animal is with me for the rest of my life. However, I have multiple animal totem power animals, but mainly specifically spirit animals. And they can change depending upon the stages of your life, like, or on your life path. And they can dictate, like, your emotions. They're dictated by your emotions, or the energy are attracted by the grids of your emotional state. One day your power animal can be a lion, and then the next minute it can be a bear. It's important that you understand the symbology of each animal, because when you can understand the symbology of it, you can overcome a lot of emotions, a lot of things that are troubling you in your life. So they can really help you to navigate in your own personal journey. And oftentimes I will see hawks, and oftentimes I will see robins, or crow often comes in my life. And matter of fact, today crow came into my life, but crow is part of my animal totem. And crow is about mysticism, but also on being on your path and taking on too much. And lately I've been taking on too much, so that was a symbolic for me to recognize and to take notice what's going on in my life. So power animals or spirit animals can really help you. Now there's two different types. Like, I have my spirit animals and my power animal, which is the one that I will share with you. And then you've got the animals that fly into your life to give you symbology and to give you things that are kind of going on in your life. But some ways that you can identify what your power animal is that one, you could sit with me and we could do a drum journey, and I could retrieve your power animal. That's one, and that's how my power animal was retrieved. I did not personally retrieve my own power animal. However, there are people who feel very strongly connected to certain animals, that they can feel that they embody that animal. So that would be another way of being able to identify that. You can also connect to your power animal by channeling it, by automatic writing or meditation or journeying. So my personal story is interesting. When I started my shamanic journey, I was in my course, and I laugh to this day because I was not happy about my power animal. And it's a mythological creature. And uh, one of my shamanic sisters journeyed for me, and she said, well, your power animal is a Pegasus. And I thought to myself, a Pegasus? Because I felt very strongly with wolf, and I felt very strongly with owl, and I thought to myself, why would it be a Pegasus? What? And I told my teacher, and she looked at me and with loving eyes, as she does, and she looks at me and she says, I invite you to journey, do your shamanic journey, and see what you receive with the Pegasus. And to my surprise, I did. I don't know why I was resistant towards having this power animal. However, it was a huge resistance. I resisted it for 2 years, to be honest with you. And when I journeyed with it, I went into that journey and I saw this Pegasus, and I'm in front of a mirror or a window. I mean, not a window, but a lake. And the Pegasus was next to me, and I saw its reflection, and it saw mine. And the next thing you know, we were merging into one another. And in that moment, I get goosebumps every time I talk about that, because it was one of the most profound experiences of my shamanic journey, is knowing that that Pegasus was me. And it merged into me, and I merged into it. And it, as I said in the beginning, it's about your inner self, and Pegasus represents both worlds. It represents the spiritual world, and it represents the earth. And it actually comes from the Greek mythology of the thunder and lightning. It came from thunder and lightning. And my medicine name is Little Big Thunder, which I didn't receive that medicine name until a few years later, now that I'm connecting it. So it has helped me in a way that I have been able to navigate my life, because I can be very flighty, and it has that my personal power animal has helped me to learn how to ground myself and not be so flighty and up in the sky versus, because Pegasus is also a horse, and so it can be on the ground. And so it has taught me how to learn how to walk with my feet instead of fly with my wings. And so I have also learned how to create a relationship, and that is what you do when you have a power animal. You learn to create and build a relationship so that it can be a nurture. It's like having a love relationship. It's like creating a relationship with a loved one, because it helps you to learn about who you are. And the more you learn about your power animal, the more you can connect to who you are. And so creating a relationship with your power animal is not a one and done deal. It's truly important to develop your relationship. It's an ongoing thing, so that you can go deeper over time with your personal animal. And remember that you are always free of choice, and you don't have to do anything with the information that you receive from your power animal. However, it is very beneficial. So I am so full of gratitude that I can share this video with you, and share that get curious, find out what animals attract you, and find out more about what power animals are. Or if you have any more questions or any conversations that you would like to have, feel free to reach out. because I'd love to have a conversation with you. So signing out, Sacred Wild Woman. Have an amazing day.